If you start telling yourself, I don't want to I don't want to do this is too hard, and I can't do it. This is so difficult. This is so challenging. No, this is not for me. Hey, you're actually building a mindset around that doesn't serve you. Whatever you tell yourself becomes your limiting beliefs. Love the challenging things. Because many people, they end up taking the easy way out of everything, or they end up taking the shortcuts in life, and they end up living a less than fulfilling life. Hello everyone, this is Inspired Tuesday number 101. Because our team at Icon and Osana believes that starting the day motivated and inspired sets up the rest of the day for success. We bring quotes to our morning huddles, and it has been so positive to our team that we decided to share it with you and hope to motivate and inspire you as well. Today the topic is love difficult things. Okay, before this topic becomes a misunderstanding, I don't mean to say love to complicate your life. Okay, still like it simple. But what I'm trying to say is love the challenging things. Because many people, they end up taking the easy way out of everything. Or they end up taking the shortcuts in life. And they end up living a less than fulfilling life. So I have in here 3 tips to help our team and you to love difficult things. I'll talk about 2 tips, bring 1 quote, and then 1 more tip. Enjoy! Tip number 1 is watch your language. Okay, if you start telling yourself, I don't want to I don't want to do this is too hard, and I can't do it. This is so difficult. This is so challenging. No, this is not for me. Hey, you're actually building a mindset around that doesn't serve you. Whatever you tell yourself becomes your limiting beliefs. And what is the alternative? You want an easy life? Hey, anybody can get an easy life. You don't even need to want it. All you need to do is very simple. You photocopy your day over and over again. Keep doing the same thing. Like whatever you did yesterday, it doesn't matter if you like it or you don't like it. Like you don't like your job, and you keep doing it over and over again. It may sound like an easy thing, which in my opinion, it's so hard because it's not fulfilling. You are compromising your happiness to do that. And I'm gonna give you even a different example. It's very easy to go and buy fast food because it's easier than coming home and cooking from scratch. But look at the long term. Look at how much you're compromising your health. Is that easier to be unhealthy and getting sick? I almost feel like it's harder. So when you're asking for easy, make sure you understand you're compromising your long-term easier because you want it easy today. And shortcut doesn't help in anything. And all you're getting for yourself, if you're looking for an easy, comfortable zone life, is literally boredom. You're gonna be so bored and you're gonna hate. Who can do the same thing over and over and over again for years and years and years? Just talking about it is already boring. If you're not changing in anything, if you're not absorbing anything, it gets really, I feel like this is really what is hard, is not looking for the hard things. But sometimes it's because of your mindset. You think if you do something hard today, this is hard. All it starts is watch your language. It doesn't necessarily mean it's difficult. It's challenging because it's the beginning. But if you don't tell yourself this is difficult and I cannot do it, and you start doing it, and when you see, hey, I can do it, then you start to get more and more things done that are hard. So watch your language and don't create a limiting belief in your mind. Keep getting the hard things and doing the difficult things because this is really what's going to bring you fulfillment. And in the long term, this is what's going to bring you happiness, health, and everything, all the good stuff. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is develop your identity. This tip in here is going to complement tip number 1, which is watch your language. So now that you watched what you tell yourself, your mindset, you're going to go and follow the harder road. Do the things that you think it's harder. At first, yes, it's going to be a little more difficult, especially if you're not used to do that. but it's gonna be so worth it, because when you start to feel the achievement or doing the hard things, it's gonna become addicted. You're gonna want more and more achievements in your life, and that's gonna become your identity. I've given this example over and over again in here about going to the gym. Like, I use this physical thing for me to help my mindset. I hate going to the gym, and I've been doing it for the longest time consistently, because it's the right thing to do. And every time I go, I feel so accomplished. And it became part of what I do. Like, if I can do the hard thing, which is go to the gym, something that I don't like very much, that's just what I do. If it has to be done, it gets done. So one example in here for you that would help is, like, if you have a to-do list, and because a lot of us just like to, okay, cross out those to-do lists, the tasks. But there's just so much energy you have in a day. That's what I tell my team and everyone. And energy is precious. So if you're wasting all your energy on those easy things, when it comes to the hard thing, you're definitely not gonna do it, because you're not gonna have the energy to that. So the right way to do it is to prioritize that to-do list. And if it happens that the priority for you is the harder thing, start with that one. You're gonna have full of energy, and then once you accomplish that, those easy tasks are easy to be done. So don't go by just crossing off your to-do list. Start by doing what's hard, and it becomes your identity. It becomes, this is how I process. This is how I do my day-to-day living. This is so helpful, and it's so, fulfilling. You're gonna love being able to develop your identity and be fulfilled by what you stand for. So that's tip number 2.
A quote from Mia Love: difficult things aren't easy, but they're worth it.
Tip number 3 is plan to stand out, not to fit in. And what does that mean? It means that you're willing to make decisions based on what other people don't want to do, and that's what you're gonna do, or things that you're avoiding to do because you think it's too hard or difficult. How else do you stand out? It's literally by doing the extra thing that nobody else wants to do. And if you go and study any successful person, anyone, or you read about them, anything, you'll see that the reason why they achieved success is because they were willing to stand out, to do the extra things that nobody else wanted to do. And everybody got, wow, how did they do that? And then what's the result? Success. And honestly, at work, all the people that I see succeed and go to another level, a different position, or get the extra raises, are literally the ones that are willing to stand out. So I know that it goes like, oh, let's just fit in. If nobody else did it, what should I? That's exactly why. Because you're looking for success. That's the reason why you even watch those things that I talk about. And if that's what you're willing to get there, it's because you are willing to stand out and do the extra thing that nobody else wants to do, or the extra thing that you are avoiding to do yourself. And I also have this conversation even with my daughter. It's like a high school thing. She was picking out all these classes that she was going to take in that quarter, and there was this last 2 classes that she really liked, and she was like, which one should I pick? I said, that is an easy decision. Pick the harder one. Because you're looking to stand out. Always pick the harder one, the one that nobody else wanted to pick. This is the one that you want to pick. And I'm glad she listens, because again and again, what she's looking and what she's getting is achievements and success. So I wish that for you too. So make sure you also stand out instead of just looking for fitting in. I hope you guys like the topic and the quote today, and go ahead and let me know, what is this one thing that you did that made you stand out? Leave me a comment below. And if there's any topic you want me to talk about, go ahead and leave me a comment, or you can always send me a private message. I'm loving all this love and comments and those private messages. They are asking for more tips and different subjects. I'm really willing to do that and add value to you. So leave me a comment or send me a comment. And if you haven't done yet, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel and like our pages on Facebook and Instagram at Icon Dental Center for more Inspired Tuesdays. I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.